Hi guys, I'm Dan Hoff, Chief Operating Officer of HoneyStick, and today we are bringing you guys the Just Batteries Twist Battery, which is a project that HoneyStick did in collaboration with JustCBD, one of the leading producers of CBD and hemp products. So I was speaking with JustCBD management when we had this idea to go in on this endeavor, and what we said is we wanted to create an awesome twist battery that works well with CBD carts, and to make it really stylish, offer some cool color options, but what's the key thing is to make it really affordable. So you can actually get this twist battery that's a high capacity, high powered battery, very good quality, covered by both of our company's warranties on vapehoneysstick.com and also JustCBDstore.com. And I'll drop those two links into the description. You can get them on there for the low price of $9.99. So below $10 is going to get you a super high quality battery from reputable companies that have a warranty on them. And this isn't your gas station convenience store battery. This is still a good high performance battery. Now, the main thing that I want to focus on, because it is very similar in form and function to our HoneyStick twist battery that we offer. So I'm just going to do a real brief run through of the features and the functionality. And then the main thing that I want to focus on are the awesome colors and packaging that we put together. And now this twist battery is going to work great with your pre-filled tanks, 510 tanks that you get from the dispensaries, from CBD stores, all over. Anything that's a 510 slim tank is going to work well with this thing. It's also going to work well with slim wax and dab applications, things like our silencers and wax tanks, and definitely be a very good, reliable power plant for those. So once we do just a real brief preview there of what options we have that you guys are watching now, I'm going to run through the form, the functionality, and the instructions for this Just Batteries battery. So for the Just Batteries, you're going to see you have the button right here. You're going to have the twister knob right there. Each one of these kits is going to come with a charger included. So for $9.99, you are fully turnkey minus the cartridge that you would pick up at your dispensary or your online CBD store. Now, before you get started, you're going to want to make sure that this battery is charged. If a battery is completely drained, it could take you about 2 hours to charge the battery. All you're going to do is take the charger that's provided, you're going to screw it in, and you are going to make sure to get this onto a charger. Now, I always warn everybody when you're looking for a charger for this, stick to desktop computers and non-Apple wall adapters. Stay away from any Apple adapters, and also stay away from rapid chargers, laptop computers, or power banks, because they won't properly charge the device or might not charge at all. So that's a very common troubleshooting question that we get. Now, the first thing that you're going to do is get this on the charger. The light over here when you plug it in is going to blink while it's charging. Then it's going to go solid, which is the light that's around the LED. It's going to go solid. Now, to turn the battery on once it's charged, so I'd show you the example of the LED, you'll click it 5 times rapidly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you see, it blinks up. And as you see, it is green when I push it. Now, what does that green mean? This battery is sophisticated enough to where it has power level indication. So when you push on your vaping and the light around there is green, that means that you're running basically a full charge. Once you get down to about a half charge, that green is going to turn from green to an amber. That's going to mean you're running half a charge or below. You probably want to start thinking about charging your battery pretty soon. Then, when your battery is close to being, needing a charge or dead, for that word, it's going to turn red. Now, once it turns red, that means get this thing on a charger. You got a couple hits left. So that has a good power indication level, so you know when this thing's going to need a charge. You're not going to get hit with just a multiple blink, surprise. Power adjustment. If we zoom in real close, you're going to see you have a little twister knob. Now you have a little twister knob, and you also have numbers going around the battery. Now, This goes all the way up to 4 volts. As you can see, there's a little divot there in the twister. Now, whatever that little divot thing there, number that lines up with, means that's the power setting that you're on. And you can do that. For example, right now, I'm going to just move it on over to 3.5, so you can see. And you can scroll it all the way down to the minimum, which is 2 volts. Now, we made the minimum 2 volts. It's because we've been getting a lot of demand from people who are now into this low voltage vaping and these ultra low resistance carts that need very, very low inputs to vape properly, to give you good flavor and activation, maintain terpenes and CBD profiles. So we wanted to make sure you have a very nice low starting point from 2 volts, but you can bang with the best of them at 4 volts, okay? Which means you can bang out some serious power out of these carts to give you guys some monster rips out of standard 510 carts. Now, this battery does have preheat functionality, which means, especially for cold weather climates, you might have a cartridge that's a little seized up, needs a little low voltage, a little warm up to get it going. When the battery is on, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and push this button 2 times quickly and fast. I'll do it right now. And what you'll see is you'll see the color light up blue, rainbow, it's changing colors. That means it's preheating. At any given point during that time, you can push the button 1 time, you're exiting preheat mode once your cartridge is preheated. And this is mainly for colder climates or cartridges that have gunked up or things like that. So, since we've gone through this battery, the form and the functions, let's run through and show you guys a 360 of each one of the colors, just so you see what you would be purchasing and what your options are with this amazing battery. Let's start off all the way over here and check out our slate gray. Now, the slate gray is a matte color, very deep gray. If you don't look closer, it's not under the right light. You might even think that it's black. I mean, this is the same paint that they're putting on those beautiful expensive Mercedeses and Bentleys, those AMGs, those G-Wagons. They are beautiful matte colored slate paint. I think this is very stylish battery, very clean. If you want something more plain, we can transition over to the black battery. You're going to have to edit that out. How long does that go for? You go over to the black battery. Let's do a nice little 360 of that. Now, this is a matte black. It's pretty flat, but it does have a really nice pop to it. You see you have the Just Batteries insignia there. The next color that we have is a matte gold. So it's not a sparkly gold, it's matte, but it has this nice champagne, deep champagne finish to it. Definitely a very nice, unique option there on a color. Then we have a shiny rose gold right here. I want to make sure we get it in the right light so you see that it's not like a stainless, because it's like a kind of like a copper, like if you had an ultra polished, penny. Probably want to dim the lights to show. So there, that is your rose gold. And again, you guys will have some really nice detailed pictures on both the JustCBD store and the Vape HoneyStick website. Then you have a matte silver. Again, it's not a metallic or polished. It's a nice matte silver. No real sparkles, but a real nice finish on the paint there. And then for those who want more of a shiny silver, we have the full stainless, which is a brushed stainless steel finish. Nice and reflective. The way that they're coated, they're not really going to fingerprint up and get dirty. So this is really nice clean cut for that metallic look. And then we go over to a blue. This is a nice aqua that's very similar to our HoneyStick blue. That's a very popular color that we wanted to emulate here because we have a lot of fans of this blue color. And then lastly, we have a nice red. We wanted to make it shiny to look like your favorite red sports car or fire engine style. This is a really nice, deep, clean red. Let's do a nice little 360 here. You see the Just Battery insignia, the twister. So as you guys can see, for under $10 on these batteries, you cannot go wrong at that price with getting a high quality battery that has really nice finishes and looks for them that'll power up your 510 thread carts. You have endless options on the colors here. Very classy, very good functionality, reliable, and again, warranted by our companies for that price. If you're looking for just a battery, make sure to go on the website, use my special promo code at Vape HoneyStick, Honey420, that's going to sneak you an extra 20% off with your order on this and several other cool items. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at official Vape HoneyStick as well as Vape HoneyStick. Follow us on Facebook or subscribe to our mailing list if you want to get extra promotions, especially around the time of holidays. And definitely, dab days and 420s, you definitely want to be on that mailing list for some extra good coupons. And when you are vaping your Just batteries, make sure that you guys are out there doing it responsibly. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care and cheers.